So I am participating in the read-along for Hillserpent Academy, and I am rereading it this weekend, but I have already read the book and did promise Richard a video review of it, so here goes. And if more topics come up for discussion, I just might do a follow-up video as well. So, Hillserpent Academy by Richard Denney is the second of his that I have read. The first one was A Girl's Guide to Falling in Love with a Zombie. This one, Hillserpent Academy, is different than the other one. He still maintains humor throughout the book, which is awesome. You gotta love, keeping the lightheartedness in the book sometimes, is my opinion. I really like humor. Who doesn't? Okay, so this book is an openly gay character, Owen Davenforth. He is the last of his particular kind of witch, and kind of a troublemaker, really. He has been kicked out of Hillserpent Academy, Academy for Witches, and is living with his aunt. His parents have passed, and she seems like a nice lady, very loving and caring of him, and situations happens at school where Owen ends up killing somebody with his powers, and the witch heisters have come after him again. And I love the description of the witch heister, so I'm going to read that to you right now, if you don't mind. And I did get the e-copy, so I'm reading it here on my Kindle. It says, witch heisters are witch hunter creatures who resemble witches, as they are made to look in the mortal pop culture. They have long, ugly noses, big, creepy eyes, and hooded cloaks made of whatever material they can find. Their hands are huge, their nails are razor-sharp and long. Also, their mouths are extended 13 inches wide and contain some of the sharpest teeth in the world. They use their screech to stop you in your tracks, and from there you're mainly cremated once they catch you. The only way to destroy one of them is to distract them with mirrors. Since they are hideous, they long to be beautiful. While they are admiring themselves, you use a death spell, and that's pretty much it. Though it sounds easy, it's one of the hardest things to do, and I always fear them more than anything or everything. So he has committed murder at the school that he is currently attending, and his aunt has decided to put him back into Hillserpent Academy, and does luckily get him a place back at the school. So, let me see here, sorry. So he gets back to Hillserpent Academy, and it's changed. There's a new person in charge. They've changed some rules, and one of the biggest rules that have changed is that they are now allowing werewolves and vampires into the school of witches. And not only that, but they're letting them room together, which is kind of a crazy ordeal because they don't even know if they can get along. So, Owen Davenforth, he's a witch. He does prefer to be called a witch other than a warlock, and he is from a line, a full-blooded witch line called the Pharaoh, and that's F-E-R-O. And he is the last of his kind. They have all died out, is the gist of it. So he is going back to Hillserpent Academy. He's got a best friend there, Tinsley, and he ends up having to room with a werewolf, which he thinks is crazy talk. But I can't remember the guy's name, but there is another kind of openly gay man there, and he's kind of excited about that he's kind of not alone anymore in some situations. But when he arrives at Hillserpent, a lot of things have changed. There is a new school, I forgot what he called him, just dean, I guess, a principal. There's a new person in charge, there's new creatures that are going there, and one of the students has gone missing. So Owen kind of gets involved in the whole mystery of what is going on at the school, and making new friends, and lots of excitement happens in these books. As Tim was saying, over at Bumblesby, is that there is a lot of action. It's right from the first page, it pulls you in, and it just keeps going all the way to the end. So it makes them really, really fast reads. I mean, you literally sit down to read the book, and it's over before you want it to be sometimes. You want it to keep going to see what's happening and learn more about the characters. And fun and exciting stuff happens. So, but that's one thing that I really enjoy about reading Richard's books, is because they are fast, they're funny, the characters, they seem to just mesh well together. They work well together, and each one has a reason for being there, you know, fully participating in the story. And I am just kind of babbling now. I don't want to give away anything. So, I mean, the gist of the story is something weird is happening at the school. Owen's kind of a troublemaker, and it's fast, action-paced, great read. And I'm going to stop there just in case I end up doing a follow-up video, and I don't want to give out any spoilers. So, I totally recommend Richard's books. I particularly like reading them because I like to read before I go to bed, and you can read a couple of pages or read all the way through it, and it's fast, and it's just nice to complete a story before you go to sleep sometimes, instead of getting stuck in the middle of something that's going on in a bigger 300-page book. So anyway, that's it, and happy reading, and I might just be back with another video. Bye. Thanks for watching.